Hi friends, welcome to TRENDRIDER channel supported by and today we are going to do the technical analysis for Dabur India Limited. Dabur is the ticker name and you are watching the monthly technical chart of the stock, and this is the historical price chart, and these are all the technical indicators that are deployed in the stock, and these are all the graphs generated by these technical indicators. Regarding data, we have data since 2009 onwards up to 2017 November 19th. To do the technical analysis. Now, if you look at the historical price path pattern of the stock, I'm keeping the crosshairs here. Please focus on the crosshairs. I'm keeping the crosshairs here. Okay, we take the data origin as January 2010 onwards, as per the data we are having. Now, that time this stock was trading at 70 rupees 95 paise, and today the stock is trading at 336 rupees 50 paise. In the last 7 years, 10 months, this stock had given nearly 250 rupees on an average, 260 rupees profit to its shares, to its investors per share. Okay, so this is a slow. I mean, you can clearly see that it took a lot of time to rise up to this level, but you can clearly see that there is a strength in the stock that to move in the upward direction, that is there, but the strength is not that much that it can give huge returns within a short span of time. It's a very small strength, but consistent consistently it has been performing. The stock has been performing consistently, and consistently the price, it is increasing its price, it is improving its performance. Very good, but it is at a very slow pace. Okay, this kind of stock, I mean, there are so many stocks like this which are in the market, like they are like slow pace rising stocks. We can actually we are using this phrase to identify this kind of, to put I mean, this kind of stocks in a particular category. The category name is slow pace rising stocks. Okay, that under that category I am listing down all the stocks. What are the stocks that are moving up, but at the same time not moving at at a huge pace. They are moving very slowly, like a snail pace. Okay, these stocks I am categorizing under this phrase, slow pace rising stock. Okay, so now I am going to keep Dabur also under the same category, slow pace, as a slow pace rising stock. And if you see, there is a some sideway movement here and there, sideway movement, yeah, sideway movement in the from August 2015 onwards. The stock had been in the sideway movement up to this point. That means October 2017. Only in October 2017 it could come out of that sideway movement. It broke that thing and it came out of that, and then it made a new high, and today you see the red candle here. This is November's candle. Okay, November month candle, and though the stock is going down a little bit, but still it's okay. It has come out of the sideways movement and again started moving in the upward direction. So this is what we want as an investor. Actually, if a stock is stuck in a sideways movement, then, or in a range bound movement, then it is not useful for us. It is not. I mean, we won't get any sort of benefit from from long. I'm talking from long term perspective. From long term investors won't get any benefit, but when it comes to short term investing, you can get huge benefits. Why? Because you know the range bound, you know actually when to invest, you know when to exit. So there, that sort of advantage is there. But long term investors are not continuous. I mean, they won't continuously monitor the stock, the movements and all. So in their case, it is like invest and forget. And after that, they come after a few maybe months or years later, and then see actually their stock is just sitting where they had left it. So that is quite disgusting and disappointing also. So in this case, this kind of stocks, Dabur kind of stock is like it had its I mean a part of its pattern, the sideways movement. If you look at the its path pattern, sideways movement is part of its path pattern. So now the thankfully it has come out of that sideways movement last month, and this month it is slowly moving up, and started moving in the upward direction, and this is very great, and we can consider this stock for long term investment. Now this is the initial what do you say, conclusion, but we will dig deep into the what guiding points of the technical indicators. Let's see what they are saying, and finally decide actually whether this stock can be considered a long term investment or not. Now this stock had already crossed its 20 and 50-day moving average. That's good, and it is right now under the influence of positive support trend mode. Another good. If you look at the relative strength, the relative strength of the stock is making a parallel into the top line, and before that the strength is a little bit weak. Now if you compare this status with the earlier status, now the status is little bit, the strength of the stock is a little bit on the higher side. Direction strength of the stock is just it's rising up, and if you look at the positive and negative direction lines, they are diverging, which is good. and creating huge space between them, which is directly proportional to the direction strength of the stock. And if you look at the stochastics, both lines are playing on top of the 80 line. But the slow line is on top of the fast line. That is the only bad thing, but it's okay. And now, if you look at the price volume is continuously rising. I'm keeping the crosshairs here so that you can clearly see actually the way the volume is increasing. Right? People are accumulating, guys. Other investors are accumulating the stock. Okay, and momentum you see is playing on top of the baseline, but it is not that much right now. I mean, not up to the benchmark level. And balance of power is clearly in the bullish side, and at the same time, elder ray is supporting that. You see these histogram lines here, the length of the histograms, they are slowly rising, right? So this is what when a stock which is moving in upward direction, and it is into the in the bullish phase, then and if its price is rising, then we can see this kind of trend, in the histogram bars, particularly represented by this elder ray indicator. So we are using all sorts of we are using different indicators. We are using different strategies to find out the hidden points that we normally don't see from outside. I mean, in our analysis, to find out as much as we can, what are the good, I mean, both the good points and bad points of any stock. That's what we are trying to do. We are trying to cover the stock. We are trying our utmost level to cover the stock in almost all angles. But somewhere we might be missing. Definitely, we are humans, and we may make mistakes in our judgments. But we are trying to learn from our mistakes, and then we are coming the next time we are making sure that what our mistake we had already done, that mistake won't get repeated. So this is the lessons learned kind of stuff. And we started using different indicators as part of our lessons learned. We made a decision to use different indicators to cover the stock in all the angles. So as part of that, we started using earlier we were not using this elder ray and all, but now we are using this elder ray, and we are showing it also, so that our investors, our subscribers can easily understand actually what it is, what is happening behind the scenes. So this is all part of educating the subscriber. Okay, guys. When it comes to the stock, the conclusion is the stock can be considered for long-term investment. Recently, because it has came out of that sideways movement and started moving in the upward direction, and remaining indicators are also okay. Strength is okay, direction strength is okay, stochastics is okay, but they are not great. See, you have to understand there is a okay and there is a difference between okay and great. Okay, so I'm not saying great. They are like okay kind of stuff right now. They are not even reaching the benchmark level, but they are near to the benchmark level. That's what I'm saying. But the trend is there. But the trend is moving in the upward direction. So Dabur, when it comes to the market side, Dabur is into this retail thing, and is a huge brand, and most of the people, for past so many 20-30 years, they have been using these products. So it's a well-known brand, and as you know, the retail industry is booming right now. Even from that angle, also Dabur's products, which are known for its standard and quality, definitely will get a huge market in India. I'm talking because we are. I'm not talking across the world, but I'm talking in India. So I'm pretty sure that Dabur price is bound to rise. Okay. Okay, guys, this is the analysis for the stock. This is the conclusion also. This stock can be considered for long-term investment. If you like this analysis, please like this video and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.